Today's video is brought to you by Oxedo LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxedo LED lighting, and here is some after Oxedo LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxedo LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. Hello and welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. In today's episode we are going to be doing a little work on the S10 Xtreme. Now I know I have to apologize because there hasn't been a lot of S10 content on the channel as of lately, but with moving across country and trying to get settled in and things, it's just been a little difficult. Plus there's been a heck of a lot of car shows and car meets in the area, and well, I love all that stuff too, so I wanted to take in as much of that as I possibly can. Today I happen to have a day off from anything of that nature, so we're going to show a little love to the Xtreme. But before we get too far into today's video, if you haven't done so already, go ahead, hit that subscription button, the notification bell, leave a comment, a thumbs up. You know all that stuff is super helpful and is very greatly appreciated. We are sitting in the Xtreme and we are going to show her a little love today. We've got a few things that I want to just kind of take care of that bother me. Even though I haven't been driving this yet, I still want to get stands sold, and then when I get that done, I'll be able to transfer everything over to the black truck, get plates for that, and then this will become the new daily. Yes, the 95 is still back in Minnesota. That is sitting in storage. I do believe I found out what the issue with that is after doing a little research and some thinking. It's going to be intake gaskets. Not a big deal. And once we get that down here to its new home, we're going to tear the top end of that motor apart, change those out, and see what happens. So I'm fingers crossed on that. But if not, then that means we're going to have to put a different power plant in there. And that's kind of the end goal anyways, being that there's over 330,000 miles on that rig. And to be honest, that's my favorite. I don't know why. I love it. It's a manual. I've had it forever, and I just really enjoy driving it. In particular, that one, call me silly, S10's an S10, but actually they're not. They all have their own personality, I believe. And to me, that one and we just mesh pretty well. I know every square inch of that vehicle, having had it for, well, 19 years now, and I don't really see any time in the future it going anywhere other than coming here. So, with that being said, I've probably bored you enough, and let's get into the thick of today's video. We are going to be replacing sun visors. Now, these are just a standard visor. They don't have any vanity mirrors or lights or any of that kind of stuff in them. To be honest with you, that's okay, because that's just less that can go wrong, or have to replace bulbs or any of that kind of stuff. And to be honest, the Xtreme has just standard ones in it now, so it's not wired up for any of that, and I don't feel like it's necessary to run a bunch of wiring to take care of that. And honestly, a big deciding factor in that is that the sun visors that I would like to put in here, that I basically have in the 95, they're about $160 a piece on eBay. And, well, I got both of these here for less than half of that. So, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Plus, like I said, I don't feel like doing a bunch of wiring and running things and tying into harnesses and stuff, so we're not going to do that. But let's show you why I'm replacing them. I don't know how well this shows up, but they're just getting a little baggy. The glue's kind of coming apart. They're pulling away a little bit, and both sides, you know, it's just not the best. And You know, this sticker, granted, I wish wasn't there, but it's showing some signs of wear and things, and I want this to be as mint as possible, so we're going to go ahead and switch those out first. And to do so, we're just going to use a screwdriver with a simple star tip. Big improvement already. Now, to most people, they probably won't even notice the difference, but I will, being that I'll be in the cockpit the entire time, and this is the view that I have. So, I think it's a positive. And we're just tightening these guys up, make sure we're good and snug. They're not going to roll around since we got the bit and everything here. fresh as a daisy. So like I said, most people are not going to notice the difference at all, and that's fine, but I will, and that's the important thing. So now we can get rid of these old ones and move on to the next little project. So we got the sun visors switched out, we got the antenna put back on. They take that off when they put it on the transport truck, just so it's not bending and hitting a bunch of stuff underneath when they lower the top deck or something of that nature. So we got that put on. Next on the list is the ground effect. Now, as you remember, in a previous video, this shattered and we had to get it fixed and replaced. When we did so, we didn't have the proper bolts to put it on, so I just used some stainless nut and bolt set up here with a couple of washers. Now you can actually see these hang down when you stand back a ways, and well, that bothers me because you're not supposed to see that. So what we have instead are the proper pressure clips. So we're going to be swapping those out for these. Now you still might be able to see that from a distance, but it's going to blend in better because it's black and it doesn't stick down as far as the head of the bolt does. I did use Loctite on these just to make sure we didn't vibrate loose, fall off, and wreck it again. Well, we got those little projects done and out of the way. Just a couple simple little things that have kind of been on my mind ever since, well, I did the project. And it's just good to have that done and out of the way. Now it's a few things I can scratch off the list, not really ever have to worry about again, hopefully, fingers crossed. And just knowing in the back of my mind that those things weren't correct to begin with is kind of a relief now to know that they are. Plus, it gives me a chance to tinker a little bit on the truck, which, I definitely do enjoy. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you have, go over and make sure to hit that subscription button, the notification bell, leave a comment, thumbs up. All that stuff is super helpful and is very greatly appreciated. As always, stay positive, work hard, and make it happen.